Gut, wir gehen direkt in das nächste Video rein. Atozy, Streamer facing 3 years in prison for his actions in Japan. Da läuft anscheinend ein Typ rum, der streamt auf Kick. Und der streamt halt, wie er in Japan, glaube ich, unterwegs ist. Ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, eigentlich in Japan. Ja, schreibt ja auch Japan, okay. Und er ist die ganze Zeit da die Leute am Fronten. Ne? Weil wir wissen ja alle, dass Japan sehr höflich ist, Digga. Die Leute sind da alle immer sehr bedacht und höflich und auch zurückhaltend und sowas. Und er denkt sich, er macht sich das zu nutzen und macht sich am laufenden Band über die Lust, läuft da rum und sagt die ganze Zeit Hiroshima, also diese ganzen, wo die Atombomben gelandet sind und so eine Sachen. Absolut zum Kotzen. Deswegen gucken wir uns mal an. Anscheinend kommt er jetzt ins Gefängnis.
Today, just found out his own actions actually have consequences. He went viral a couple months back when he flew out to Japan to essentially just disrespect the culture and the people of the country for attention on his stream. It was clear from the start that this guy was just so desperate for attention that he was going to self-destruct by either getting in trouble with the law or getting hurt. And the latter quickly happened because he was punched in the face multiple times in the street after he repeatedly did the disrespectful actions. Then, of course, he had the police called on him multiple times. He had various bikers pull up on him, and even a YouTube group of Japanese influencers. I'm very unsure on what actually happened there because there were some rumors that some of those guys were associated to the Yakuza somehow. But either way, someone scared him enough to make an apology and flee Japan. And from there on out, it seemed like the situation was over. Maybe he actually learned his lesson. But if he did, I wouldn't be making this video because as soon as he got away from Japan, he instantly started dissing Japan and the Japanese people over and over again on his streams. Essentially, he was just proving to the world that he was a coward and he would still do anything for attention. But I guess as all the hate he received calmed down, he assumed it was safe for him to return to Japan and continue his antics. And now it seems like he severely regrets that decision because as soon as he showed up, there were multiple videos of him being punched by random people. But on his last stream in Japan, he opened it claiming he was being by the police.
I was a little bit late. Thank you. I'm being. That's why I started the live stream because I am currently being. As you can see behind me, look. I'm being.
But as the stream went on and the police continued to follow him, he started testing it a bit.
I've been getting followed for I literally started the stream. Look at the timer on the stream. It's 3 minutes. Leg it. Just run. You can't just run. Walk. Should I walk backwards, guys? Should I walk backwards? Yo, he just followed me. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Look, he stopped. Look, he stopped. He stopped.
Oh, wieder da.
Yo, what the?
So it's
Ihr habt schon ein bisschen mitbekommen, Digga. Das ist ja komplett Reinschiss, Digga.
seems like the officer's just following him and waiting for backup. But every time he went around a corner, he was hoping the cop was going to stop following him.
Let's see, is he gonna keep following me? Yo, what the f is going on? He's been following me since the live started.
Clearly, his wish was not granted, so he switched up his tactic and tried to talk to the officer.
Hello? Hello? Hello, sir? Hello? 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 I just letting him know I can see him.
Ja, ich weiß ja auch nicht, wie das da mit diesen Recht ist, von wegen mit gefilmt werden und sowas. Ich denke mal, solange er da keine Rechte, also keine Handhabe hat, der Polizist jetzt, Digga, wird auch erstmal sagen, ganz entspannt, Bruder. Also, sobald mein Kollege da ist.
Yo, this is... Follow him.
Und er freut sich tot, weil er sich denkt, Digga, das ist der Content des Jahres.
I'll try to follow him. I'm gonna stop, then he stops.
Das Traurige daran ist, man sieht ja, der hat sogar Zuschauer deswegen, ne? Er hat irgendwelche Knechte im Chat, Digga, die so, KW noch reinschreiben und sowas, Digga.
You can't make this up, chat.
At this point, I would assume that he's probably recognized that he's messed up severely, but if he didn't then, he will now because backup arrived.
And he's still outside, right here. Oh, whoa, even more backup.
Wie so mit Fahrräder ankommen.
Backup. What's up, you guys? Hello, what's up? What's going on? What is going on? Oh my god. Huh? Passport? You need my passport?
Check.
Police check? No problem. Daijobu.
Thank you.
Daijobu, guys. I'm Black Monkey Luffy.
Japanese moody.
Der ist so ein Bastard, Digga.
What? English, English, please. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah, no problem. Daijobu. Yeah, Daijobu.
Ist das einzige Wort, was du
Can
kannst?
Google Translate. Can I talk to you guys? What is the bag? What is the bag for? What is that for? What? My passport? You want to check what?
From what I've read about this, they didn't arrest him earlier because they were compiling evidence against him, and this guy was just dumb enough to F around in Japan for almost another month after returning. This is
Bruder, was?
textbook definition of F around and find out, but the police had him empty all of his belongings into a bag, and it seems like he realized he was cooked when they wouldn't give him his phone back.
Can I have my phone first? Give me.
telephone number, please.
Give. You can't hold my phone hostage till I give you my number.
Telephone number, please.
Telephone number?
No.
You want my Japanese number?
Okay, 0.
You want my Japanese number?
Japanese number. No number.
Let me see. It's on this
Als wenn er jetzt on-stream seine richtige Telefonnummer
phone.
verratet.
It's on this phone. You can't hold my phone. Can I have my phone, please? I need to look. My number.
And then the detectives show up.
You're a detective. Who, you? These are detectives. I'm gonna call Joe Biden. I'm gonna call Joe Biden. Oh, no, they captured me.
Bruder, wie viele Leute mittlerweile.
Please listen to me. Joe Biden? Who? Who these guys? Who sent these guys? Kishida? Kishida sent these guys?
Wait,
Yo, somebody call Joe Biden. Somebody call the U.S. Embassy right now.
please, be quiet.
Dude went from having like 1 officer to 12 police officers real quick, but then they put someone on the phone who actually spoke English to him.
What's are you a translator?
Guck mal, wie nett die halt sogar mit denen noch umgehen, obwohl er da nur am Reinscheißen ist. Nur.
So it was hard to hear what the warrant was for, so here's what the Japanese media are currently saying. Johnny Somali, whose real name is Ismail Ramzi Khalid, is suspected for trespassing on a hotel construction site in Osaka on August 30th. The
Das habe ich auch schon mitbekommen, dass er, wo das wohl real einfach selber gefilmt hat, wie er auf irgendeinen noch nicht fertig gebauten Gelände rumgelaufen ist, was abgesperrt war. Und das darfst du natürlich nicht, darfst du ja in Deutschland auch nicht. Und er hat sich halt dabei selber gefilmt, ne? Und ja, gut, wenn er selber den Beweis einfach online lässt, dann bist du halt auch einfach dumm wie, ne?
23-year-old suspect is believed to have been filming his actions and streaming the footage online. The intruder was masked, but police identified him from the online footage, as well as images captured by security cameras. Officers arrested him on Thursday in the city's Dotonbori area. The suspect is known for have repeatedly made mocking remarks about the atomic bomb cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. He also engaged in other offensive acts across Japan and broadcast these actions online. Since last month, he's also repeatedly been spotted making videos at bars and restaurants in Osaka without permission. Police are currently looking into his actions. But continuing with the arrest footage, they ripped his camera away from him.
Richtig so.
This is my bag. This is my bag. This is my bag. This is my bag. Yo, free Somali. Hashtag free Somali.
And then the realization of what's actually happening probably kicked in. He started panicking.
Ja, er schreit aber viel so mal.
Free Somali. Can I speak to a lawyer? Can I speak to the embassy? Somebody call the embassy. Call the embassy.
Ja, wie dumm er die ganze Zeit davor war. Der hat es einfach nicht gecheckt, Bruder. Und dann auf einmal, ich glaube, ich brauche einen anderen.
Embassy, mods, call the embassy. Call the embassy, guys, mods, call the embassy. Call the embassy, mods.
これ、どれやろまだ映ってる状態ですか気ぃつけながら。
Call the embassy. Call the embassy.
ちょっと順に。
Free Somali.
でもこれ、
Free Somali. Call the embassy, man.
The stream then ended with Japanese police trying to figure out how to turn off the stream. So it's safe to say this man cooked himself. But to give an example of how cooked this man currently is, Japan has a 99.8% conviction rate. The high rate is apparently due to prosecutors only pursuing cases they are confident they can win, which is
Also zu 98% wirst du da, also nicht eingebuchtet, Digga, aber wirst du auf jeden Fall eine Strafe erfahren.
most likely why it took so long for them to arrest him, but then this absolute moron decided to return to Japan, F around, and break the law while streaming it for the entire world to see. How dumb can you be? I guess he was just dumb enough to think that nothing would ever happen because he did it for an entire month a while back. So I guess that just secures him a spot in the Hall of Fame of morons. And to make things even worse for him, the Japanese Penal Code states that trespassing on another person's property is punishable by up to 3 years in prison or a fine up to 100,000 yen. Trespassing includes illegally entering
100.000 Yen sind ungefähr 100.000 Yen sind ungefähr 100 Euro?
entering a residence, building, or shit. Then to add on top of that, he was not cooperating with the police. They might throw an indecent exposure charge in there as well for a part that I couldn't show on this video for obvious reasons. Then to make things even worse, under Japanese law, suspects can be detained for up to 23 days without a charge, and you're not able to request bail during this period. So most likely, he's going to overstay his visa and get penalized for that as well. This moron
650 Euro, was geht. Ich glaube, das hat er mit seinem Stream wieder drin.
has no one to blame but himself, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this case.
Absoluter Vollidiot, Bruder. Ich verstehe auch nichts. Sowas kann halt auch nur auf Kick existieren, ne? Auf Kick wird niemand gebannt, Digga. Da sehen wir genau das. Jetzt mal no joke, Bruder. Kick ist an sich eine geile Seite für Streamer. Diese 95% Revenue, was du da bekommst, Digga, ist halt genau das gleiche wie Twitch, so vom Aussehen und von der Aufmache her, Digga. Ne, du bist da ein bisschen freier, was diese Sachen angeht, wenn du jetzt nicht unbedingt auf so woken Shit stehst und sowas. Ich sage gar nicht, dass das bei mir jetzt der Fall ist. Ich sage aber allgemein. Aber dadurch, dass sich da am laufenden Band oder dauerhaft halt einfach der Schmutz der Gesellschaft bündelt, Bruder. Ne, das wird ja schon über die Twitch-Leute gesagt, gerade in Deutschland, so von wegen YouTube mit Streams, da hat keine Lust zu arbeiten. Aber das wird ja da, das ist ja da noch schlimmer. Das sind ja die Leute, die sogar von den Streamern also, ne, abgeschoben werden. Wären diese Leute nicht da, könnte man sich halt wirklich mal überlegen, darüber zu gehen. Aber wenn du als Deutscher nach Kick rüber gehst, ist das erste, womit du in Verbindung gebracht wirst mit Skoros, mit Orange, Bruder und ne, was weiß ich. Mittlerweile haben die sich auch wieder ein bisschen eingekriegt. Das ist halt immer noch nicht das Beste.